Hey you guys, okay, so today I am sharing with you everything that I am loving right now, and oh my gosh y'all, I feel like this month I have shopped for things here and there without maybe doing like big haul videos or like doing anything crazy. I don't know, I haven't been doing a lot of that lately. I've just kind of been like getting things here and there, using it, and then I thought that this would kind of be like half and half, like me showing you some new great things, totally new things that I haven't talked about before, right? And then things that I've absolutely been loving this month as I usually do. Okay, I don't even know where to begin. I feel like what has changed my life the most this month is this dang eyelash curler. I've talked about it a little bit, so I'm not gonna really like talk about it a whole lot, but I do wanna do a video on eyelashes and show you guys how dramatic you can make your eyelashes look, just, you know, with a few things. I think I might do a video soon, I don't know. But yeah, the Shiseido Eyelash Curler fave. I'll talk about a new mascara in a second. There's something else. I haven't been using false lashes, and you get on this kick of like, you know, false lashes being like instant gratification. When you do YouTube, they look just like amazing. And I shared with you guys that I have kind of a little mishap with one of mine recently, which I don't even remember. Oh, I think it was this eye. Yeah, because my lashes are wonky. I had this really weird reaction to the lash glue. I thought, you know what? I'm just not gonna do that for a little while. I've really kind of been loving it. And I feel like I've gotten some really good mascara lately. This is the one I've been using. Oh my gosh, I've got to do the giveaway. I told you guys that by this next favorites video, I would pick a winner for this extra thing. So by the time this posts, I'll probably just contact the winner, and then I'll let you guys know later after they've already been contacted. So anyways, maybe like in the next video or something, I'll post the name of who won like way after they've already claimed it. But you guys, it's so good. This one is like so good for your lashes. Lots of like good ingredients that helps them grow, and I really feel like I can tell a huge difference. Like it's almost like you've used like a lash serum or something. Like, you know, I feel like I do have some pieces that are kind of like squirrely, but they're very long. I feel like they've looked really good. So this stuff definitely works very good, and I will contact the person that won soon. But I wanted something that was like another one that was just very dramatic. While I do have, you know, mascaras that I love like that. When I see a new mascara that says like, oh, it gives the appearance of lash extensions or whatever, oh, like super, you know, dramatic and pretty, and it's very highly rated, I'm like, I've got to try that. So I grabbed the Mcgrath Fetish Eyes Mascara. Like I said, I might do a video soon, like where I demo all this, but it's really good, you guys. That's what I'm wearing today. I just feel like it's so dramatic, it's so buildable, super long, like super volumized. It's like everything that I love in a mascara, so really like that. I grabbed a few things from Tilbury recently. She has a lot of products by the name Pillow Talk. You know, like there's the Pillow Talk lip liner that I love, lipstick. And when I saw this, I was like, yes, because that's another favorite of mine this month, simple eyeshadow or eyeshadow quads that aren't like giant palettes, things that are just easy. And I had not seen this. I believe it's new. I don't know, but it's the Luxury palette, color-coded eyeshadow, so it's a quad, and it's in the shade Pillow Talk. And I thought, how perfect, because it's very like shades that I like, things that you can use pretty much on the daily, and that's what I did today. It's just very basic. I just didn't use this shade, because this is a little extra, you know, or I'll just put a little on. Like, you know, if you just want to kind of pop that on there, like if you're, let's see how easy, I'm just like using my finger. Or you could really pile it on with a brush or something. Kind of pinky in tone, but I love that pinky tone brown, like for a crease color. And I used this pinky color all over my lid, and then I used a little bit of this color, which is like a highlight type shade. I put it a little in the middle of my lid. So really cool if you like little, and I just, you know, it's just simple rather than a giant palette of something. And I grabbed the Pillow Talk blush too, the Cheek to Chic Swish and Glow blusher, and I've seen these over the years that, you know, that look like this, the Tilbury. And sure, you can like take your blush brush and mix it up. It is really pigmented. So if you have darker skin tones, I think you're gonna love this formula, but I mean, anyone can wear it, you know, you just kind of shear it out a little, but it's perfect because you kind of just like, you know, you can mix it up, but I like to just take a blush brush and get it on the outside, which this is, I mean, this is what it says to do. So it's not like, guys, let me tell you how to use this. You just put a little, you know, like where you would use blush, and then in the middle, you take that lighter color and maybe just blend it a little higher than that. Isn't that pretty? So really love that, and kind of exciting to find some new Tilbury products. So for lips, you guys, over the last, I mean, I don't even know how long, for a really long time now, I've just been loving, I love these Buxom glosses, the full-on plumping lip glosses, lip cream, whatever you want to get. They're so good. They make your lips look so incredible, but I just haven't been enjoying like, you know, like lipsticks or occasionally I will. I've just been loving a good gloss. It's just easy, and these are just really satisfying to use. They're tingly, but like coolly tingly. They really make your lips look better. They get rid of all the little lines in your lips. They're just really nice. And this is the White Russian, and I just have this little travel size that I've been using, but I also have one in my purse. It's a bigger one that's like almost out of like this much. And I just repurchased another one. The White Russian is probably my favorite. This one doesn't have any sparkle to it. If you want one that has sparkle, I really love the Kimberly, the Abigail, the April. Those are really good. You just can't go wrong with the White Russian one, but I have been using this. But the trick is, before you do it, just put on a little bit of like a lip pencil that's in a natural color, and I use this one and get it like right on the edge of your lip line. And then I just like put this like all over, like get it like all over it. Talking about my jewelry real quick, I've got a few more beauty items to show. This is a little necklace, but I just picked it up not that long ago, and I love that you can wear it like really up, kind of like not chokery, but yeah, I mean a little. I like it when something hits like kind of right there. You know, it's got this, like, the perfect little drop. It's not too low, but you can actually adjust it and make it a lot longer if you want. But I love it. I got it in rose gold, and it's just super pretty. I love like a good dainty necklace like that just kind of goes with everything. And then for my earrings lately, you guys, I have this set. I've been wearing it a lot. This is all the Everyday Fine stuff. It's the 18 karat gold plated. Really pretty. I love that whole line, but the second earrings, I don't know if you can see like in my second hole, they're a little different, and I think that's kind of cute. We used to always do that, like when we had like all the earring holes. I let all mine grow in. I had some like up here. Was it this ear? Yeah. I always kept my second hole. I'm glad I did. It's been kind of a thing that a lot of brands have been doing for a while, and I love these because, like I said, they're 18 karat gold plated. It doesn't feel like too costumey or anything. But you get these second earrings, you know, like in my little second hole, and you get these together, so you get 4 earrings in one set. And these are like really pretty little hoops, you know, they're just very delicate. And that whole set is what I wear in a lot of videos, but today I just decided to pair it with these smaller ones, and I really like that. Oh my gosh, you guys, so I wanted to give you guys a heads up. If you like Colleen Rothschild, I just got this stuff, and when I opened it up, I was like, yes, because I love so many things that Colleen has. Oh my gosh, her masks are like, they're my favorite masks. Eye cream, I cannot live without the Retinol Supreme. So when I get a box from Colleen, I know, okay, it's usually like something new, like skincare. And when I opened it up, I flipped out because she's got the most beautiful line of bath products and body wash, and the packaging is just adorable. It's a honey vanilla line, and just look how gorgeous it is. But oh my gosh, the scent is really good. And I used it in a little loofah. It's not like a sickening vanilla honey scent. Do you know what I mean? It has like a very like feminine, like fresh scent to it, very like grown up. Do you know what I mean? Like it doesn't smell just like the most basic, you know, vanilla scent that we're all used to smelling. It smells so delicious, you guys. What I love about this is that it's a good body wash. It foams up. I love that it's in a pump. It looks beautiful in my bathroom, which I think matters, but it foams up really well. But it rinses very clean, which I like. I feel like sometimes I use these body products, I'm like, you know, does it really get me clean? I love that it rinses clean. And then she did a body scrub in a tube, which I'm all about. I'm all about a good body scrub. I really love this one. It has the same kind of scent. It feels very like oily and luxurious, but again, it rinses clean. It doesn't leave like too much residue behind. It says, let me read about it. So finely milled bamboo, pomegranate, and cranberry blended together, and with a generous heaping of pink Himalayan salt and Brazilian brown sugar. So it's a salt and a sugar scrub, which I love. And kukui nut oil, baraji oil, jojoba coconut, and buriti oil. So I really love it. It made my skin feel really good. And she did a body butter that matches the whole thing. And I've used this several times because when I first got it, you guys, it's kind of how I feel about, you know, like the Kopari, the coconut oil deodorant. I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys, this stuff, like it, just the scent, it doesn't smell like, okay, it's honey vanilla, but it has like some other scent to it too that just makes it like so sexy and delicious. So it's different butters, Brazilian butters, 5 nutrient-dense exotic oils, pink algae, Arabica coffee seed, Polynesian mother of pearl. So you get like a little luminous glow. And what I love is that usually body butter is so like thick. It makes me feel like sweaty. You're like, ugh, can I put my clothes on? This is so like, I guess I would describe it as being like very velvety, right? So like you put it on and it doesn't feel like you're gonna like ruin your clothes, you're gonna be sticky. It's just perfect. So definitely give that a try. And the packaging is just so beautiful. It's got like the little gold bee on it and her logo. So I think she did amazing with those. And I almost hate to like throw out the boxes because I was like, these are just so beautifully done too. So love her line. Definitely, you know, if you're kind of dipping your toes into it or you're trying to find some new different things to try from her, or your skincare may be set and you're like, what else can I try? You know, definitely try this. I love her so much. I think she's done such a wonderful job with her whole line, and I think anybody would love that. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe, I almost did not mention this. This is like an ongoing thing with me. I bought this thing in October, and every single favorites video, every single video that I'm talking about new beauty stuff, anything since then, I'm like, talk about the hair towel, just talk about it. And what it is I use it every day, so it's usually hanging up. It's bizarre. I almost forgot to mention it today again, but I can't, it's so funny I'm actually mentioning this. So we've all heard of like hair towels. I've had a ton of different ones that either brands sent me or something, like where, you know, you just kind of like, you know, you wrap your head, it's a little turban towel or it's something, and the idea is that it's better than using like a big abrasive towel that's heavy that might be pulling on your hair, or, you know, and especially now, like when I put my hair up in a towel, it's so short that I really don't need much of a big towel. I feel like it just kind of pulls it around. So several months back, like I said, way back in October, I grabbed this, and it's a key Aquas, I don't know how you would pronounce it, but it's big, and listen, I got a big old head, but I've got like very fine hair, especially now, like I don't have long, crazy hair, but some of those like hair specific towels were so incredibly small, or the turbans, it's like I cannot fit my hair in that. Like I don't need that, I just want a regular towel, but it is a little smaller than like a typical towel. The material is so thin, it's so absorbent though. Like you can actually take it and get your hands and get it into your hair if you want to like towel dry your hair a little bit without like completely wrecking your hair. It's so soft. I've washed it a million times. I use it on Olivia every night. I use it on me every day, and I just kind of dry it and I use it on her, and then we wash it. You can use it in a couple days, and you can wash it in, you know, whatever you throw your towels in, just throw it in with it. Clean hair, you can use it several times. You know what I mean? You like lay it out super nice. I actually like, if I hang up a towel, sometimes especially like one like this that gets pretty wet, you know, they can, you know, mildew or whatever. With this one, and I know this probably is not good for my drawers or whatever, but I just open up a drawer and I just kind of throw it on, so it like actually gets, probably not great for my cabinets, but it does the trick. And or I hang it off something where it can like really get, you know, all the air to it, so I can use it for several days. But y'all, this thing is so good, and I know it's so silly. I feel like this kind of like when I preach about my silk pillowcase, right? You think like, is that kind of a woo-woo thing that's like not a, you know, do you really need that? Y'all, you really need this. This is so good. And Olivia's like, where's my hair towel? You know, I should probably just gotta get one for both of us, but it's so good. Like you can, you know, it's just, like a towel sometimes is just too big, heavy, and I don't know how to describe it, but it's just, like, let me show you. Like, it's just so easy to wrap your hair up in. I'm just gonna do it. My hair is dry. It's really hard to do this when you have short hair and it's dry. You basically do it just like you wrap, you know, a regular towel. And you just kind of, you know, sometimes like I'll leave it up while I'm doing my hair. Oh, did my necklace get into it? It's really hard to do this with dry hair. So yeah, my hair is like, is that my hair? Yeah, it's like sticking straight up. You know what I mean? It's just, it's so good. And it's just like, it's comfortable. It doesn't feel like it's gonna like flop off your head because it's like so lightweight. And one more hair thing, you guys, it's so crazy. I feel like there's so many things that are new, there's just so many new things that I've had for a while. So the Dyson is it the hair dryer? Dyson, whatever it's called. You all know, we've all seen these. I've had mine for a couple months now. Maybe a little longer than that, I don't know. But I've never been a huge, like, I mean, I've had nice hair dryers and stuff, but I'm not someone that like dries my hair every day, especially like when I had longer hair. I would just let it air dry most days. But when you have shorter hair, that's the one thing that is harder about shorter hair to me, is you have, like, it can, you know, it can look, like when you have long hair, you can put it in a ponytail, it can just look kind of like, you know, you can put it to the side. Short hair is kind of like a style, and even though mine's very like low maintenance, very just like blah most of the time, if you don't dry it, it can look very like, you know. So even though I might just hit it with a hair dryer for like 5 minutes, I do have to dry it most every day. And this thing is actually really, really cool. You've all seen them. I mean, they're, you know, they're expensive. They have like different attachments or whatever, but let me give you guys a tip. So with me, I hate to say like a hair dryer is a hair dryer is a hair dryer. But I really do find that this one, even though my hair is very short and it dries my hair in no time, I mean, even like with my shorter hair, obviously it dries faster, but I went back and used my Buttercup dryer, you know, like my Dry Bar yellow one the other day, and it took a lot longer. It was a little like more fidgety. It's so crazy when you use one of these that's so short like this. It's just so easy, and I want to give you guys a tip, because if you're like me and you don't always read the directions, need to know about this, because I feel like I was kind of wrecking my hair with this and I didn't even realize. It feels like so nice. Filters like down here, it's just all very odd, like where the air sucks in. Oh, there's like a giant hair. Where'd it go? So the whole thing, it's just very different than a typical hair dryer. Think about how the sound is. It's not as like harsh sounding as normal hair dryers, which I don't know. I keep it on like the second speed and the second heat. There's 3 heat settings and there's 3 speed settings. So when I first got it, right, like I turned it on, and you would think, okay, so you get concentrators, right? Like with hair dryers, and usually like when you use a hair dryer without the concentrator, it just blows out. It's kind of like whatever. When you put the concentrator on it, it's like comes out very, obviously it's the concentrator. We all know what that does. You know, it comes out a little more like directed. This thing feels like when you don't have anything on it, it's so like concentrated, it feels just like a little tube of air. So obviously when I got it, my hair was short like it is now, and I was like, oh great, like, cause I don't have to straighten my hair, like this is my hair's like natural texture, whatever. So I was like, oh, I don't have to use a brush, I'll just turn this on and I'll like, you know, direct it like that and it'll just, and so, yeah, I mean, and it's very hard when it comes out. The next time I went to my hairstylist, we were talking about it. She's like, you know, how do you like your hair dry? And I was telling her about it, you know, and I was like, I don't even have to use the concentrator, the attachments, because it's just so directed, and it, you know, it just makes my hair look just, and she was like, I think in the directions it says you have to use, you know, not to use it without, like you can't just pick it up and use it like this, as you can with most hair dryers. And I was like, that's weird. So then I started looking, and I'm like, I feel like I've been beating the shit out of my hair, like actually beating the crap out of my hair. And when you feel it, it kind of like whips around, and I was like, oh my gosh, was it like damaging my hair? Was it like being too harsh? So it's so crazy. Whenever it's like, see, it's like a little magnet. Whenever you put this on, it's concentrated, but the flow is like softer and still like, it's still good. You know, it's still really good, obviously. But it doesn't have that like harsh, like whipping your... So if you have one of these, it's a very good hair dryer and I really, really love it. Use the attachments even if you think that you don't need to. I was like, oh my gosh, you know, afterwards I was like, did I like do something that I shouldn't have, you know, I don't know. But anyways, so I had so much fun with you guys today sharing some new fun things, and I will link to everything. I'll link to what I'm wearing. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful week. Thank you guys as always for following along here. I love y'all so much. So many things that I can't wait to tell you guys about and to share, and so many fun things coming up soon. So I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye, you guys.